talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. But she need down the ride, oh I bet that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that. Don't forget that, don't forget that. Ooh, I slide for my people, don't forget that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. I've been watching some videos on how to record. They told me move my hands a lot to keep people interested in the video. I'd look stupid doing all of this, so I'm not gonna do it. You guys stay interested if you choose to. Hey, before I get into the video, I got an email from a news reporter today, and I'm asking that any rural carrier, now this is just a rural carrier, not a rural carrier associate, a rural carrier, or maybe even the associates, I don't know how you guys get paid, to please email me, because they're doing an article about rural carriers and how the pay affected you guys and all this other good stuff. And they're going to be really discreet about it. If you want to, possibly give some information on, the pros and the cons of your past rural carrier cuts or whatever it was, that would, get your voice out there. It's key. It's to get your voice out there. It does not violate the postal policy. You're not representing the post office when you talk. So, you just got to make sure you emphasize that you're not representing the post office. It's more of an opinion piece, although it's facts. You guys are going to get screwed. Yeah, I was pretty shocked. I get a lot of emails from on the back end where you guys don't know, from different news organizations. And, as much as I like to get the word out there, there are certain things that I know that I'm not gonna, put out for the world to see, because I kind of need this job, Yeah, but if any rural carrier wants to speak and just give some basic information I could probably get myself, but it's good to hear from your mouth. Shoot me an email, and then I'll give you my number, and we can go from there. And I apologize to anybody I haven't responded to, whether it was text message or through emails, because y'all bombard me with a lot, and I'm working through them slowly, so it may take me a day or two to respond to you. All right, let's talk. I felt like this article was interesting because it shows that what DeJoy had been talking about for some time is actually coming to fruition. And I'm not bigging him up for what he's doing. I'm just giving you guys some facts and see how this trickle-down effect occurs for everybody, as well as he's saving a ton of money. So where is the money going? Why does the carriers not have a union contract yet? Still weird to me. I was listening to the Mad Mailman, or Angry Mailman, that's his name. And they're still fighting. They're still waiting on a contract. It's weird. That they got to go through all these things. And they were saying that the supervisors are getting raises, and they still don't have a contract. Now, just to clarify, in case you guys misunderstood, technically it's not a raise, it's a pay cap increase. So it just kind of goes up. When they were making $70,000, it might have went up to $72,000 a year, which is a cap. Anyway, forget all of that. Let's talk about this. FedEx, in case you guys didn't know, they take care of a lot of our mail. A lot of priority that goes over the road, all these things. Like I said, this man's playing chess. They are not doing as good as they used to, because apparently we've been paying them tons of money to transport our mail via airplanes. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you might have known some of this information and how this actually affects us. It says FedEx Corp expects its Air Express unit will lose half of its business with the U.S. Postal Service, with an existing contract expiring soon, making more pilots expendable. The Postal Service 3 years ago began shifting a large amount of volume from air to ground transportation to reduce red ink and become more competitive. Okay. Declining postal volumes have been a significant drag on FedEx Express recent performance. A lot of people depending on this apparently, huh? Company officials publicly acknowledge postal delivery at 29 daytime cities where FedEx flies domestically is in jeopardy of being eliminated at the end of the government's fiscal year. FedEx's Vice President of Flight Operations and Training warned in a recent meeting with a group of supervisory pilots. If I were to bet, I think we'll lose 50% of our daytime flying, he said in an unauthorized recording by FreightWaves. The loss of substantial portion of the Postal Service's work means FedEx will have 200 to 300 more excess pilots by October. The cargo airline plans to lower guaranteed flight hours for pilots and offer early retirement packages because it already has hundreds of surplus pilots with the shipping market in a prolonged downturn. Postal Service transformation has reduced the volume of first-class mail and packages moved through air carriers by 90% in the past 2.5 years. Air transportation expenses decreased $600 million year over year, or 16.3%, due to lower package volumes and diversion to motor carriers. The drop in postal traffic contributes to a 6% decline in revenue for FedEx, which is struggling with lower profits. Express volumes were down more than 10% for 3 consecutive quarters through last February, and then shrank single-digit levels for the remainder of 2023. So I'm not going to read this whole article, but what I am noticing is that a lot of these different companies kind of depend on us. And if we are paying them a ton of money and he's saving a ton of money, we just kind of hoping that money gets fed back into your workers. Now I know they're spending a lot of money on all this new investments, which is great. So long as the investments are helpful to the employees, it helps alleviate the work. But what's the reality behind that? Who knows? Who knows? I do know one thing. If they're saving money one place, they should be giving it to the people that make this place work. I know it may be a dream, but again, with money being saved here, it's a lot of money. I know he's trying to get people out of the hole. I get that, but you got to give back. Got to give back to the employees. Got to give back to the employees so that the employees can say, okay, through all the bullshit, this is still a favorable place to work because of the money at least. But who knows? You guys tell me what you think about it. I mean, this is a long article. You guys can look up the article for yourself at freightwaves.com and see what you think. For those that are interested in this type of stuff, because this projects our future. All right, JH, I'm out.
Unexpected expenses stressing you out? Get the money you need now with Loans for Feds, a program designed specifically for federal employees. Bad credit is not a problem. Application is fast and easy with same-day approvals. Apply now.